Alright, I want to do a little unboxing video for you all. This is a product sent to me by MAOZUA, and it's a little MP3 player. Now, a lot of people don't use MP3 players nowadays because they have their music on their phone and all of that, but they can be still useful for being more portable. If you want to go on a run or something like that, don't want to risk dropping your phone, it can be easier to handle, more portable, and less expensive if it does break. So here you can see it has 16 gigs of internal storage, and this is the device itself. Let's take it out. And the first thing I noticed is that the quality actually is a lot higher than I was expecting. The back seems to be made of aluminum. You've got the micro SD card slot, power button, you've got the audio output and micro USB, you've got volume up and down, and then on the top there's a little capacitive touch button interface. So let's go ahead and turn it on and take a look. So the first thing I noticed is that the screen is not as high quality as I'd want it to be. When you're looking at the screen, it just doesn't look like a high quality screen, and that's just something that has to be admitted. And so the buttons light up and everything else seems fine. It seems pretty easy to use. It seems responsive, and you'll get used to the interface really quickly. So there's a lot of settings and stuff you can look through, all sorts of different features. It's got Bluetooth, all the things that you might expect on an MP3 player. Bluetooth, FM radio, audio recording, and even some other support for viewing files, which may not be the best way to use a small MP3 player. This MP3 player has a test song that came with it, and upon clicking on it, I realized that this MP3 player also has a built-in speaker, and it gets about as loud as just a normal cell phone speaker would. So it's nice to have that built-in feature. I'll come back to the MP3 player itself. I want to take a look at the rest of the box real quick. So let's briefly look at the manual. There's not much on here. Basically, it just shows you the buttons, it shows you audio formats, instructions and stuff, and specifications, audio formats. It has text formats for ebooks, and that's about it. And then we have about a 2.5 foot audio cable and a 2 foot micro USB cable. And then we've got the headphones, which surprisingly aren't that bad quality. I was not expecting much, to be honest, from the headphones. I was expecting it just to be thrown in there. But they seem to be built pretty well, and it sounds pretty good. So the FM radio works as expected as long as headphones are plugged in, which is used for an antenna. It also has FM recording, so that's also a useful feature. I also tested out Bluetooth just to make sure it works, and the quality seems fine and everything seems just to work as expected. And then also I transferred some files, and it uses MTP, so it can work on any operating system. You don't need any software. And I thought it would be fun to put over an ebook. So I converted an ebook file to text file and then just tried to view it on here. Just thought it would be something fun to look at. So there's that. Not very useful, but it works. This is a voice recording test. So one of the last things I wanted to do is do a voice recording test, and this was done on a mid-range studio microphone and then the MP3 player itself. So I recorded the same audio on both, and here let's have a listen. So here would be the audio recorded from my studio microphone.
This is a voice recording test.
And then here would be the audio recorded from the MP3 player.
This is a voice recording test.
So clearly it's not the highest quality audio, but it still can be useful for recording conversations or lectures or anything of that sort. It's not the highest quality, but it's still clear audio. So now for my final remarks. I actually like the MP3 player. The aluminum backing is really nice. It feels good in the hand. It feels decent quality. And it comes with 16 gigs of internal storage, which is really nice to have because you have that as well as external storage. And it's cheap in price, it's small and portable, and overall it's a pretty cool device. For what you get with the money, it's pretty good. Now there are also some downsides as well. The button design on the bottom half of the device could be designed better. It looks like those buttons in the old version of Android. And obviously, as I mentioned before, the screen is not the highest quality. And then also, it's only got a 500 milliamp hour battery. For testing the battery, I ran it using headphones and a medium volume range, and I had music playing for well over 24 hours without the battery dying. I think the pamphlet says 25 hours is how long it should last. But if it were playing on Bluetooth, I think that the device would run down a lot quicker. And so that's also something to note. If you're someone that wants to play Bluetooth audio all the time, this might not be the best because the battery is only 500 milliamp hours, and for it to run over Bluetooth, it might not last the longest. So thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you liked the review, and please subscribe if you like these types of videos. Have a great day.